Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Pusher, the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is May the 3rd, the first of five, count them five, new comic book days in the month of May. Thank you so much for joining us. It is the first show of the month, and that means we have our Wheel of Winners coming up pretty soon. We also have some new Marvel graphic design boxes to show you, a toy, and the wall book of the week. A whole bunch of variants, trade paperbacks and graphic novels, and a stack of comic books that is reaching a full 1 foot tall. That's pretty darn good. So hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. It is a very warm Wednesday here in Florida. It's been very hot during the day, but very cool in the evening. It's you don't know how to dress anymore. So, but that's that time of year. That's the way it is in Florida here at this time of year. So we hope everybody's having a great start to their month of May. You know, it's always great when there are 5 new comic book days in a month. Everybody should be happy about that. I am. I'm very happy about that. So our wall book of the week. I'll tell you a brief story. How you doing there, Sean? Good to see you this morning. Our wall book of the week back in 1978. I don't know how many of you were around in 1978, but I took a trip, an adventure. I went off on an adventure on the Appalachian Trail. It's a 2,000-mile long footpath. It reaches from Georgia all the way up to Maine. I hiked 1,200 miles of it that summer. And one of the experiences I had up north on one of the mountains in the Presidential Range, I believe it was, I spent a night in a lean-to, and the wind was howling outside. I found out later that the winds were over 100 miles an hour. How you doing, Chris Manning? Good to see you that night. But I had been given a copy of Animal House, illustrated novel, by one of the guys at Dartmouth College, which I'd spend the night there. They let hikers sometimes stay a night at one of their dormitories. It was one of their frat houses, one of their fraternity houses. So I forget the name of the one, but up in the attic where I stayed, there was tons of magazines all over, and this one was there. And this isn't the actual one. This is one I've acquired since then. But this is what I had, and this is what I read that night that I wasn't quite certain I was going to make it that night up in that lean-to that was held down by giant steel cables into solid concrete blocks. That's what kept the lean-to from flying away. So that was a year before you were born. Yeah, well, that was in 1970. I did 1,200 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and this got me through one very scary, stormy night on the trail. And this is our wall book of the week, Animal House. If you haven't seen the movie, it's great fun, and this is the illustrated novel for that Animal House movie. So there you go, a little bit of insight into my adventures in the past. Also, we have this cool Funko Pop. It's the concept series where it shows the different characters in a little bit different look than they have in the actual movie. This is Darth Vader concept, and you can get all these other ones in the concept series. So be sure and pick up one of those if you can. We also have our Wheel of Winners to do in just a moment. We have this prize to give away. We've given away one of these before. There's these little eggs. These are actually made by the 4-pack minis, handmade by robots. It says it right there, handmade by robots. So we have this little prize to give away in just a couple minutes. Also, we're giving away a complete set of Man Against Time 1 through 4 to one lucky winner. All nice packaged, their own bags and boards, of course, to keep them all nice. And last month we gave a couple of these away. Somebody did not claim theirs, who is not local. So if you are not local and you win a prize on the show, you got to contact me to let me know that you won. So it goes back to the mix after a month. So another chance to win this great prize. Good morning, BX Dad of 3. Good to see you. Hope everything's well with you guys. So before we jump into the Wheel of Wonder, let me show you the new Wheel of Winners. Let me show you the new Marvel graphic design boxes that we got. And this is a Carnage box. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. And also we got this really cool Ghost Rider box. So we have a whole bunch of these design boxes if you're into them. And they will all be on sale this Saturday. Because what is this Saturday? Anybody know? Well, you all should know, because it is Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day. This is what we'll have going at the Comics Club on Free Comic Book Day. our regular back issues, I tell you guys, this is going to be one hell of a great sale. If you can't make it here, you're going to be sad. It's a shame because this is going to be such a great sale. So look at this. This is what we got going. Free Comic Book Day Super Sale from noon to 7 p.m. at the Comics Club. That's May the 6th, this Saturday. If regular back issues are going to be BOGO. That's right. Buy one, get one free on our regular back issues. Graphic novels, trade paperbacks, BOGO. Buy one, get one free. Wall of Wonder books, buy two, get one free. That works out to as much as 33% off, guys. That is an amazing deal. You want Funko Pops? Buy two, get one free. And comic and card supplies will be discounted 20% off. Of course, discount club members and subscribers will get 25% off of those discounts because they were wise enough to join the discount club or be subscribers. Rip your wallet. Okay, we will do our best, Willow Glimdoodle, to rip your wallet. So that's this Saturday. It's also 25 grab bags. The first 25 customers get grab bags. We have free comics to give away. It'll be a great fun. We open at noon. Please join us. If you haven't made out your plans for that day, this is the day to hit the comic shop, see a movie, and go out to lunch. Have a great day. It's a national celebration, even an international celebration today. Everywhere around the world, everybody should stop and on Saturday go get yourself free comic book at your local comic shop. And bring a friend. If you got a friend who's not into comic books, originally Free Comic Book Day was an idea to get people to bring other people into the hobby. So if you have a friend who hasn't been into, or a family member who hasn't been into comics in the past, bring them to your local comic shop and get them a free comic book. Bring them over to the Comics Club. We'll give them a free comic book. In fact, limit 2 per person while supplies last. So there you go. So we have that. We have those. We have them. Let me just show you real quick the trade paperbacks and other interesting stuff that came in before we jump into our wheel of winners. All right. So we have this nifty Pokemon Legendary Nightmare 2 graphic adventures in one nifty little novel. So we have that hitting the stands. Fairest of all, a hardcover graphic telling of the. Who's the fairest of them all? Is that Snow White, the Snow White story. Long ago, very long ago, Joe Mad did a comic called Battle Chasers. And this is the Battle Chasers anthology. And it's got a whole bunch of his Battle Chaser stuff collected into one book. If you weren't familiar with this book way back when, it came out, oh my goodness, what is it? Back in 1990 something. So this is Joe Mad stuff and really great stuff. And there's a couple on the shelves. Come and get some. Scott Snyder did Dark Spaces Wildfire. These criminals use the cover of wildfires to do their dirty deeds. So there you go. There's that. We also have Dark Web Venom collected here. The issues of the second volume. So issues 11 through 16 of Dark Web Venom. We got a restock on A Nice House on the Lake Volume 1 and 2 back in stock from DC Comics. Some horror as you like it. Also, Volume 1 of Creepy, collecting Creepy Magazine 1 through 5. How cool is that? That's pretty creepy. And 2 very beautiful art collections. This is the art of Matt Hughes and the art of Melanie Dillon. Melanie Dillon's art book. And it is just filled with amazing art like this, worthy of putting up on your shelves at home. I just flipped to one to give you some idea of the absolute incredible beauty of the art in this book. Absolutely incredible art. I mean, you can see it. And then this other one, Gothic Art Nouveau, the art of Matt Hughes. Wonderful mermaid on the back cover. So these art books have always been popular with our customers. If you are into them, we've got 2 of them just in the store right there. All right, we have new comic books to look at, and we have variant covers to look at, but we also have the secret word coming up. Mr. Happy will be up in just a moment for the secret word. But first, let's get to our prize winners. If you left a comment in our videos from last month, then you got entered into our monthly drawing that happens today. And let me just, let me see here. Let me get to stop sharing, preset, share screen, share the screen with the wheel of winners. There it is. There's our wheel of winners. So if you left a comment down below last month, then you got entered into our wheel of winners drawing for freebie giveaways. And I showed you earlier what that would be, and I'll show you again. First up is going to be the Man Against Time. Let's see who wins that. And then also the 4-pack of little egg-shaped superheroes created, handmade by robots. So there you go. Let's get over to the wheel and see who our winner is going to be. We'll get them shuffled up a couple of times and go. Good luck, people. This will be our winner. Maybe that's a cool bonus prize. Maybe Ben Shore. Ben Shore. Could it be Ben Shore? Would it be Ben Shore? Ben Shore. It's one of you. Ben Shore. Congratulations, Ben. You have won, and I know you've won before. Ben, get over here. Okay, we'll remove that. Get back over here, Ben. You are the winner of this. Man Against Time. Congratulations. The complete 4-part miniseries. And now, this item. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Joshua the Brain, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. And now back to the wheel. And let's see, we'll shuffle it up again. And who will be the winner of this Get better this way. Yeah. Who's it going to be now? Who's it going to be? Is it? I am the Amazing Spider-Man. Congratulations, sir. I believe you are local. So if you will please come on over and pick up your prize. Congratulations to everybody who won this month. And be sure to leave a comment down below. So next month you have another chance to win. It'll be done on the first show of the month of June. All right. So we have our winners. We have shown you all the fun stuff that has come in so far for boxes and other things. The wall book of the week. And now let's get into the variant covers that have hit this week. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the last Vampire Slayer, Lost Summer, #1. I believe this might be a mini series or maybe just a one-shot. But this is the unlockable cover. We also have from Oni Press, Lamentation #1, a secret edition. So it's the secret edition variant for this. We also have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles teaming up again. This is the second series, and I believe maybe the third series. This is the reveal cover. This is issue #5, the reveal cover. And Turtles are also teaming up with the Usagi Yojimbo. This is the issue #2, and this is a 1-in-10 variant cover for that. You doing Marvel or DC first? Let's look over here. Marvel will be the first up. After that will be the Indies, and then we'll go with DC after that. All right. And I usually do those by size of stack. And so Marvel and DC, they're all pretty much equal stacks this month. So they're going as the way they've been set down. So Marvel will be first. And Shazam, #1. So 1-in-25. DC's Batman 135 is also DC Batman #900 in the Legacy. And this is a 1-in-25 cover. I really like this one. It's a great cover. And then we have this one, which is a 1-in-50 of that by Art Germ. It's very shiny. It's foil, as you can see. So that's a beautiful cover. Batman and Joker Deadly Duo #7 is a 1-in-25. That's a great cover, too. There's some great covers here. And speaking of great covers, and my favorite Star Wars character, Star Wars #1 Lando. And this is, I think, the third series of Lando. And what a great cover. I'm loving it. Also in Star Wars, Yoda number 7. It's a 1 in 25. And Marvel number 1, Edge of the Spider-Verse. Number 1. 1 in 25. Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis number 1, 1 in 25. Cult of Carnage Misery number 1, 1 in 25. This one was supposed to be here last week or the week before, and it came damaged, and it was very disappointing. We got the damage replacement. It has the very same damage. It's a damage that apparently is done at the printer. It's very hard to see. There's these 2 little indentations across the top. It can be pressed out. It's a shame that it's on there, but it is. That's the way it is. But like I say, it could easily be pressed out. This is one of those things that you wouldn't notice after a pressing. So this one's going to be on the shelf this time. Anybody who's interested in it, I'll show you a close-up so you can see what I'm talking about on the cover. Apparently, all of them had it. So you can look at it as a problem or not. Carnage Range Alpha. This is a 1 in 25. And speaking of Carnage, Mr. Happy would like everybody to know that Carnage is indeed this week's secret word. So if you know the secret word, you come into the store, you get extra 5% or 15% off any single item, and extra 5% if you're a Discount Club member and a subscriber. And that is not going to apply to this Saturday, because this Saturday we already have all this sale going on. But for the rest of the week, the secret word lasts all the way until Tuesday at 5 o'clock next week. Thank you, Mr. Happy. And we will see you soon. All right, let's get into this week's comics. We have, from Marvel, Star Wars number 34. We got a couple different covers to choose from. Dr. Aphra, issue number 31. Lots of Star Wars being offered. And they got a nice advertisement for Lando number 1 on there. Darth Vader number 33. Oh, wait a second. This Star Wars number 34 slipped in with Darth Vader's. There's that cover. So Darth Vader 33. And this cover. Joshua the Brain, what comic books have you been reading recently? As many as I possibly can. You know, we just had a granddaughter, and her name is Scarlet. So I've been collecting Scarlet Witch for her. And that's been a fun comic. So probably for Star Wars Day. Yeah, probably. I would guess. That's why we have so many of them. That would make sense. Lots of Star Wars this week. Avengers, War Across Time, issue number 5. Spider-Man number 8 has 3 different covers. This one, and this one. And we get the second appearance of Spider-Boy, the mysterious new spider character who he doesn't understand why nobody remembers him. And he says what did he say his name was? What the heck was his name? He said his name and then he ran away. His name, what was his name, guys? Do you remember? Was it Riley? No. Wasn't Riley. Ben Riley is one of the Spider-Men, though. Oh, look at that. We got Lando. That by the Spider-Man 2099. It's Dark Genesis. You saw the variant of that. And we got Lando and another Lando. I like this one. And this is the one they used for the back covers for advertising it. We also have Star Wars Yoda. Issue number 7, a couple different covers. There might be a first appearance of some droid character. I believe that's the rumor. And there he is. Or is that General Grievous right there? I don't know. I thought General Grievous had 6 arms or something, 4 arms, something like that. Number 1 issue of X-Men Before the Fall, Sons of X. There you go. And I told you before, Scarlet Witch. It's been a fun read so far. Got several different covers. I'm collecting it for my granddaughter, whose name is Scarlet. Scarlet. Best baby ever. Scarlet Witch. Issue number 5. And then a Moon Knight. Moon Knight issue number 23 gets multiple covers, including this one. If you like your Spider-Man in the multiverse, got the Edge of Spider-Verse number 1. Edge of Spider-Verse number 1. Look at these covers. Look at that thing. The heck is that thing? And Scotty Young, of course. Gotta love Scotty Young stuff. Howard the Duck getting in on the action, and Spider-Ham back there. And look at this. This is a devil dinosaur. And that creature again. What's going on there? Carnage reigns. That's right. Carnage is the secret word of the week. Carnage. Carnage is the secret word. And Carnage reigns. Alpha has several different covers to choose from. I think I showed you this one already. And Cult of Carnage. Thank you, Mr. Happy. Cult of Carnage. Misery. There's that cover. She's coming through the window blinds. They've been doing these window shades, blinds things. I don't know why. So anybody know what started that madness? And this one, what a great cover that is, huh? Wow. I'm liking that one. And then you got Venom on the Cult of Carnage Misery cover. And there's Misery herself. She looks miserable. Wow. She looks deadly and dangerous. Peach Momoko, Demon Wars. This one's called Scarlet Sin. Scarlet Sin. What a great bunch of covers these are. I really like them. I don't know about you guys, but I like Peach Momoko stuff. There's a lot of great stuff that she does. I don't love all of it, but see, cherry blossom trees. I got to see those in Washington, D.C. years ago. In my previous days as a journalist. And then we got the new Groot. Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. I like this one. I am Groot. I am Groot. And I am Groot. Groot, number 1. Joe Fixit. That's the guy you want to take to Vegas with you right there. Joe Fixit. Go to Vegas with Fixit. Looks like he's having a great time. Dolly wants the pink car. Immortal X-Men, number 11. It's like Storm's taking over. Woohoo. So there's Marvel for you. That's Marvel for this week. Lots of great stuff. Let's look at the Independents, see what they've got. This was a disappointing thing this week. This is Star Wars The High Adventures, issue number 3 of 4. Almost all of ours came damaged. We had a couple that were be able to make the floor, but that's it. And if you're into this book, I apologize. It will be a delay. Hopefully they'll have them to us by next week. So that's what happens sometimes. In the shipping, things get damaged. It's all just paper. So all you got to do is drop one box on its edge and boom. Especially the way Diamond packages things. Everybody else packages them double box. Diamond still doing the single box thing. So we get damages every week, unfortunately. Shouldn't have to. Could be prevented. Black Demon Tales, issue number 1. 7 Years in Darkness, issue number 1. And I like what they've done on the back. Money Shot. This is the second series of Money Shot, I believe. Maybe even the third. I believe it's the second one. And this one is a homage cover, of course. And then there's this other one. It comes bagged, and you don't get to see the cover art because it contains nudity. It's very graphic. So there's that one. We have Grimm's Space P1 Pinocchio. Apparently, it's a robot version of Pinocchio. And that's issue number 1 from Scout Comics. My Little Pony. That's right, My Little Pony, not Your Little Pony. It's My Little Pony. My Little Pony. Look at they're doing some sort of detective story, it looks like. Star Trek Deep Space Nine has been a very successful launch for Star Trek. Seems to be getting a comeback with the recent series. A lot of people picking it up. I'm liking that. I'd like to see Star Trek having a comeback. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles teaming up with the Osagi Yojimbo, and this is issue number 2. And the cool thing about this issue number 2 cover is it's a wraparound. Groovy. We love wraparounds. Breath of Shadows, issue number 4. There's this cover, which has been an icon kind of cover for them since they've been doing it. And then there's this one, which I'm just loving that artwork. This guy's getting devoured by a monster whose mouth is full of bugs. Giant bugs. Oh, yikes. The Walking Dead Deluxe. A couple different covers to choose from. There you go. And that's what the original did look like. The deluxe edition gives us The Walking Dead in color. Van Helsing, Finding Neverland. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers teaming up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is issue number 5. Final issue of the second series where they teamed up together. The second time we've seen them team them up. Skull and Bones, issue number 3. This is Savage Storm. Skull and Bones, number 3, Savage Storm. And to get a little piece of that Savage Storm, they've shown you on the back. Look at that. It's a Savage Storm going on there. Almighty, issue number 4. I won't read you what's on the back of this. You'll have to read it yourself. It's just a little thing there. Animal Castle, Volume 2, issue number 1. This is a very popular series, the first series, and it has a lot of a following there. Astrobots. Astrobots, number 1. They're giant robots. That's what it looks like anyway, in space. Robots in space, is that it? Astrobots? I don't know if they're giant. They may not be giant. Barbarella, issue number 3. The Sinner Cannot Hold, issue number 3. Have you guys gotten any local comic shop from the 80s recently? No, I'm afraid not. Legion of Superheroes. From the 80s. No, not recently. No, not recently. We have not. But we will keep our eyes open. We've gotten in a few collections lately, but it's not been much DC, actually. Parker Girls, number 7. If you haven't been reading the Parker Girls, this is a really good story. Terry Moore tells the story of these sisters, this family of women who are highly involved in all kinds of intrigue and underworld and international assassinations and all kinds of stuff. And it's a great fun story. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Lost Summer. We got this drive-in diner one. Ray's Drive-In Diner. Dracula, Blood Simple, issue number 3. Draculina. There's some great covers on these Draculinas. This is the a daughter of Lindsay, daughter of Vampirella, or her niece or something. Yeah, like I said, Linsner art. Love you, Mr. Linsner. Great artist. Lamentation. This got a lot of pre-sale buzz from Oni Press. This is issue number 1. It's a 48-page book. It's a big, fat book. Lamentation. I don't really know a lot about it, but it's gotten a whole lot of, like I say, pre-newsstand buzz. Love Everlasting. And that, if you've been following it, that's issue number 7. Radiant Black. This is issue number 24. Radiant Black been going quite a while now. It's a long run for an indie. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got these 2 covers for you, plus this shiny one. And last but not least on, last but not least on the independent shelves, we have Rogue State. 3 different covers to choose from. Rogue State. All right. Batman 135 is also Batman 900. And they've given it quite a few covers. Good morning, Juan Hernandez. Good to see you. There's that one, and there's that one, and I'm going to show you the special thing about those 2. There's this one, and there's this one. And the thing about these 2, the thing about it is, which side does it? Is it this way to this way, this way to this way, that way to that way? Makes one big picture. Connecting covers. You got to love connecting covers, eh? Great stuff. And if you missed out on Batman facsimile edition of Batman number 181, we got some more in. And we also got the facsimile edition that has a blank cover for you to draw your own Batman cover on there. Maybe you draw this one. Maybe you draw something else. Maybe you draw a spoof of this one. Or maybe you take it and have some artist do it for you. There's my lighting challenges. Adventures of Superman, John Kent, issue number 3 is hitting the stands today. Some fun stuff there. And that's the Superman from is it well, what universe is he from? I forget. Isn't Earth 2? I don't think. He's been to Earth 2, though. But I forget what universe he's from. This is the Peace. That's a funny name for this character. Peacemaker, because he's extremely violent and he's not a peaceful person at all. And Peacemaker tries hard. He tries. And there's a shiny foil cover one. What? There's something on my face? Yeah, you got blood splattered all over you, dude. What's wrong with you? Batman and the Joker Deadly Duo. You got some real interesting covers here. Look at this stuff. Wow, that's awesome. From Magnolia there. Another one of those. Is that Beasley? Who is the artist here? Simon Beasley? I'm bad at this game, sorry. And there's this one, which has some shininess to it on the wings. That's pretty cool. Also, Joker. It's the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, and he gets several different covers to choose from. Earth 2, was it? Thank you so much. Earth 2. I thought he was from a different Earth and just visited Earth 2 because their Superman had died there, had been killed there. I know he visited there. Nightwing 103. I believe this is the one that came last week, but we got shorted, so we got him in. So everybody who missed it, hooray, it's here at last. Poison Ivy, issue number 12. Wow. There's some great artwork going on with Poison Ivy. Look at that. And this one. And what's going on there? But first, let me take a selfie. All right, we got The Flash, issue 798. The Flash movie is out, and Flash is all the buzz. Shazam! Number 1. You know, Billy Batson says the magic word Shazam and turns into Earth's mightiest hero, Captain Marvel. That's right. His actual hero name is Captain Marvel, not Shazam, but because of a lawsuit lost by DC years ago, he can only be called Captain Marvel inside the comic, not on the cover or of any toys. That's what happens. Marvel, though, Marvel gets to use Captain Marvel now, even though it wasn't originally their name. That's one. There's that one. There's that one. All kinds of stuff going on with that one. I like it. There's him standing there nobly with the lightning. Bring on the lightning. Shazam. Great stuff. And last but not least, from DC, we have Batman, The Audio Adventures, issue number 6. And there we have it. There is our first episode, Good Morning Comic Book fans, of the month. We had our prize drawing. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you so much. Do not forget that this Saturday is Free Comic Book Day, and we have all kinds of sales going on, really great sales going on. If you missed that part of the show, wind it on back and have a look. Closer to the beginning of the show, I showed you the discounts that we are going to be doing at the Comics Club on Free Comic Book Day. You're going to be so happy. You're going to have such great deals. You're going to be very unhappy if you miss it this Saturday, because these will not be repeated for a while, if ever. Who knows? Get them while you can. This Saturday at the Comics Club, Free Comic Book Day. So thank you so much for joining us this week. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Hit that subscriber, and that notification bell so you know when the new stuff is coming from us. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you next time at the Comics Club.